Good morning and welcome to the channel. We are back with another episode of this series where we're redoing the kitchen and the bathroom in this, I want to say 1960s house, somewhere in that era. So it's the original wooden cabinets that have been painted 5 times. In the previous episode, I did a little bit of prep work in here, did some mudding. I tore out the upper cabinets. They came off fairly easily, and in today's episode we're gonna go ahead and orderly demolish the lower cabinets. For the most part, because it's demolition, it should go fairly quickly. This one's full of stuff, but I think the rest are empty. I don't want to say they're crudely built, but it's just a dado for the sides of the drawers and a hacked out notch for the slider to go into. So maybe not crude, but simple and easy. Step 1 done. Doesn't look like there's too many goodies other than some gift wrap and a Subway cup. Make sure the water's off before we get into any trouble, and that's the face of the cabinet's gone. Now it's just a matter of strategically figuring out how they're installed to make the rip out a little cleaner and easier than just smashing it. I'm going to take off the sink first. That's typically, if you do it systematically to where you back engineer it basically, it comes apart a little easier, so I'll show you what I'm doing here. So the sink is just clamped on with these screws. Just have to loosen them. Take them out. And then this whole sink assembly should lift up. And then I just want to make sure that I undo the drains as well, and any other plumbing that's still attached, like the faucet, of course. It won't move very easily if everything's attached. I have to get at the back faucet to unthread that. It acts as like a clamp as well, so I have to get it from the underside. Can't quite get it in there, it's just too tight, and I can't really pull it through and force it out, so I'm gonna take off most of the countertop. I think there's a joint where those angles are, so it should snap off fairly easily, and then I might be able to just take out the whole sink with this middle section countertop. When the countertop's so rotted, it kind of just tears out. And that's why you would silicone the bottom of your sink before you place it in and clamp it to avoid water getting in underneath like happened there. Oh, we can commence stage 2. I'm gonna clear some of this garbage out though, so I have more room to move. Instead of a curved corner like they had on the other side of the cabinet, they decided to make it 90 and just drywall it right onto the cabinet. Funny. This whole base is one piece of plywood, so I don't know how they did that or why, but I'm gonna have to make some cuts to free up this plumbing in order to lift this out and get it out of here. So we'll go ahead and get the saws out and see what I can do safely. Eye protection. Check the depth on it, because you don't want to cut into anything other than the wood that you want to cut. That's one. And number two. Kitchen torn out. Now we clean up. And we'll, what will we do? Probably clean up these walls a little bit. They'll all be buried by the new cabinetry, but I have to do some mudding anyway, so I'll just fill in a bunch of these nail holes to make it look a little nicer for when the cabinet guys come. But we are going to, clean up some of this. And then have some water. It is the next day. With the kitchen being gone, we're gonna jump ahead and begin priming out this space before the flooring goes in or the new cabinetry, which will be soon-ish. So we're in pretty good shape. On schedule for the plumber to come in tomorrow and the kitchen to come in the following week. I've saved my paint from a couple days ago from when I did the bathroom, primed that out. Just wrapped it up. It's still good, so I'm able to use it, which just saves a little bit of prep time and stuff, cleaning up your tools. So I can go ahead and just jump right into pouring more paint in and begin with the ceiling. Primer, 90% done. I just gotta do a little bit of this wall, and then this wall behind the stove and where the fridge is gonna be going. Alright, that does it for the priming. I'm gonna do a little patch on the ceiling. I'll show you that right now. So to fix that, I'm just gonna use some mud compound, put it on here, wipe it off, take out my pencil, mark it, and then I can go back, give it a little sand, and then just hit it with the primer again before I do the wall color coat. That's gonna do it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.